On 2K Sports, NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, and with me at the table tonight, Greg Anthony and Tim Legler. So let's take a look at the starters for Albuquerque. Jalen Johnson is out there at Perkins. Then there's Ariza. Then it's Pressey, and it's Pritchard in at point guard. And for Sacramento, Richmond is out there with Robertson. Then it's Weber. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Stojakovic in at the small forward position. And it's the Kings to start out. Robertson against Pritchard. Weber outside. The three. Buries the long-range jumper.
And while the arc isn't a focus of Weber's game, he is more than able to knock those down when given a chance.
Pritchard with the ball. Covered by Robertson. Johnson with a screen on Stojakovic. Here's Ariza, and the layup falls.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
Here's Robertson, and they pick up two.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
You knew they were going to be aggressive, and now you see them executing that.
Now, here's Johnson. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Screened by Perkins. Off target with his three. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. It's a three-point game. Back to Robertson. Over Pritchard. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Here's Perkins, and it's Perkins with the jam.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
With the drive. Shots good by Stojakovic.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Johnson, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Well, he is a very mobile 6'9" wing, and Johnson is showing you he's a perfect pick-and-roll partner.
And Tim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him.
Here's Cousins, and then Cousins with the dunk.
He is just a monster on the boards. And with those soft hands Cousins has, he's going to turn those offensive rebounds into putbacks almost every time.
Pritchard with the ball, covered by Robertson. Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so the timeout by Rick Adelman here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And Albuquerque making a change here. Here's Archibald. Robertson outside. Richmond for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Johnson the screen. Here's Westphal. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Cousins. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And his inside game is about as good as it gets. Cousins loves operating out of that low block, and there isn't much any opposing defense can do to stop it.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Count that one. Robertson's got 6 points.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Westphal passes to Perkins and stolen by Cousins. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Richmond against Ariza. Just 5 to shoot, and it's Richmond finishing it off.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. We got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot from the top of the key. Count it.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead. And what an effective screen there. He sheds the defender, creating an open look.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. It's Zach. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Kings?
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist number.
Enzo in the game for Albuquerque. Nicholas Claxton out there with Jalen Johnson. Then it's Pressey, then it's McKee, and it's Westphal in at the 1. Now here's Lucas, still without a basket. Here's Embry, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Pressey kicks to Johnson. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Embry. Sacramento leading by 8 to the middle. Here's Lucas. Rebound by Johnson.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Here's Pressey. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Teams changing it up here.
Substituting on the court.
Pass to Archibald. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Claxton with the steal. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell glides in at the other end.
And understanding where to run to in transition, Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
Here's Weber. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Claxton the pass to McKee. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Richmond is checked in for Sacramento.
Now into the lineup for Sacramento. Number 2, Mitch Richmond.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Weber with it. Wing shot on the way. Embry. And the rejection by Claxton. Shots good by Stojakovic.
And you have to admire Stojakovic's confidence. Sensational at knocking down those catch and shoots.
Mitchell kicks to Pressey. Siaka's screen on Richmond. Really left alone that time. Pressey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, showing up and showing off. Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Here's Archibald, covered by Mitchell. On the wing, Richmond. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Richmond's got 7 points.
And you could tell he really wanted those 2 points. Just muscled that one in.
Here's Mitchell. And again, it's Albuquerque.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Archibald passes to Weber. Over Siakam. Weber can't hit. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. The drive by Mitchell. Makes it off the glass. Mitchell's got the lead up to 1 now for Albuquerque. So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Some changes for Albuquerque. Kendrick Perkins, who's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Risa comes in for McKee. And it's Knipple in for Pressley. And Weber throws it down.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint. Easily rising up to take that one home.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. From past the arc. Mitchell buries the 3.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
Bibby against Mitchell. Richmond for 3. Rebound by Albuquerque. Ariza goes in. And it's slammed in by Ariza.
And gliding to the rim there. Ariza looking graceful on that move.
Bibby against Mitchell. Robertson a screen on Mitchell. Bibby passes to Richmond. Fires top of the key. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Richmond's got 9.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Bibby against Mitchell. Pocket 6. Fires the 3. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
Here's Richmond. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Albuquerque. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with him. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
So with Devont sitting on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. Stojakovic is out there with Weber. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Robertson. And it's Richmond in at the shooting guard position. On the wing, Richmond. He's got 9. Releases. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Siakam, a screen on Robertson. Loads it up for Siakam.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the two-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Richmond outside. Stojakovic kicks to Weber. Robertson outside. Sacramento moving it around. Richmond against Siakam. The 15-footer. Rebound by Albuquerque. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Great D that time from Stojakovic. Inside, here's Cousins. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Robertson's got 3 assists in the game. It's Ariza on the wing. Ariza sets a screen for Siakam, and it's in there. Siakam's got the lead up to 7 now for Albuquerque.
And the work ethic of Siakam, he's always making the effort to find looks out there.
And so the timeout by Rick Adelman here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. A big group substitution here for Albuquerque. Richmond for 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Richmond's got 14 points for the game.
On a roll here tonight. Richmond with a lot of offensive tools, and he is happy to show them off.
And again, it's Albuquerque.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
Well, when you can see over the top of the defense like that, you have a huge advantage.
Here's Robertson, and again, it's Sacramento converted.
What you love about Robertson is that he knows his strength on offense and plays to them with confidence.
And it's Perkins with the jam.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Richmond outside. Back to Robertson. Pass to Weber. Robertson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Kendrick Perkins grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
That one goes. Count it. And now it's an 8-point Albuquerque lead.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
The offensive rebound. Cousins with the bucket.
Yeah, scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
Cousins has gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Pass to Westfall. Perkins with a screen on Robertson. Rebound by the Kings. .102 left in the third quarter of the game. Scooped up. Albuquerque leading by 6. Richmond with the steal. On the wing, Stojakovic. Drills the three-pointer. Stojakovic has got 7 points.
And there's that dead-eye shooting of Stojakovic, especially potent from outside the arc.
Johnson the screen. Here's Westfall. The putback. It's good on the putback. And Albuquerque leads by 5.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Richmond against Pressey. Pass to Robertson. Back to Weber. 6 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Richmond no good. Here's Westfall. Perkins with a screen on Richmond. And here is McKee. It'll count. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, with the clock running down, man, that was close.
And so it's Albuquerque in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for Albuquerque, they've got Presley, Key out there with Jalen Johnson. Then there's Perkins, and it's Westphal in at the point.
Just a physical bull is Richmond. Also, he has the explosiveness to go with the physicality. That's a good recipe for drawing foul.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Albuquerque. And so Richmond nails both of them.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Kicks it out to Johnson. For three, Mitchell. And again, Albuquerque with a triple.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
Here's Archibald. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And the mid-range shot has been there for them over and over. They continue to capitalize on it. Let's see if they keep going back to it.
Looking at who's out there now for Albuquerque. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Perkins. And it's Ariza in for McKee.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. That's in, and the Albuquerque lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Richmond.
Another basket for him, and anytime he touches it, you just think it's going in.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Such an accurate shooter off the pass. Ariza, a quick thinker who knows he can score in those situations.
Richmond for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Richmond's got 12 points in just the second half.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
For 3, Mitchell. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Richmond against Ariza. Got it to go off the glass.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Mitchell getting it done inside.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
And so the timeout by Rick Adelman here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Both teams will make substitutions. Swiped it away. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. A three-pointer. Good.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Richmond. He started closely. No good there. Albuquerque leading by 13. Outside, Siakam. It's good.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
They can't stop the run with that one. Here's Mitchell. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Wrapper outside. Sacramento moving it around. Pass to Richmond. And it's good.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. That's good for Ariza on the assist by Mitchell.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Here's Richmond. Oh, what a play inside.
And how about the vision there from the Big O guys? Beautiful.
Outside, Siakam. Siakam sets a screen for Mitchell. Puts up the three. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
And when the corner threes are dropping, it really forces a defense to cover a lot of ground.
Cousins, no good. Cousins against Claxton. Mitchell passes to Ariza. Here's Westfall. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the